Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the one and only monkey bread. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is add some warm almond milk, warm water, a little bit of honey, and some yeast to a large bowl or your electric mixer bowl, and give it a stir. You're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, just until it starts to get frothy on top. Once the yeast is active, you're going to add the melted butter, eggs, and fresh vanilla to the bowl and turn it on low to medium speed. While the mixture is running, you're also going to add in the all-purpose flour a cup at a time until it's completely incorporated into the dough, and allow it to mix for an additional 4 to 5 minutes after that. I also just want to make mention that whenever you're baking, have a good understanding about the measurement methods and ingredients that you choose. I use volume and weight methods in various recipes depending on my familiarity of the procedure, but my tip to you going forward is to lean on the weight method more than volume when possible, because a cup of flour can be very different than 8 ounces of flour. Even though most measuring cups will have both sets of measurements printed on the glass, it harkens back to an old schoolyard trick question. What is heavier, a pound of feather or a pound of bricks? Now I know you all know the answer to that, but it's a good reminder that weight never changes, but volume will depending on the ingredient being used. So just keep that in mind. After the dough has become elastic and slightly spongy to the touch, remove it from the mixing bowl and transfer it to a lightly floured surface, where you're going to knead it by hand for another 5 minutes until very smooth. When you're done kneading it, transfer the dough to a bowl with a little melted butter and give it a light coating on all sides and cover it with plastic. You're going to let this sit for about 1.5 hours or until it has doubled in volume. Now that the dough is super fluffy, remove it from the bowl, give it a dusting of flour, and begin to roll it out into long, slender pieces of dough. If need be, cut it in half and continue until it's about the thickness of 2 of your fingers side by side. Now you can roll these into small individual balls if you want to, or you can make a linked chain of dough like I'm doing, just by twisting each segment of dough until you have a long chain. And once that's done, you're just gonna place your dough into your baking tray or container and brush it with melted butter, and then finally coat it with a generous amount of cinnamon sugar. Once that's all done, cover it with a damp paper towel and allow it to rise for another 30 minutes before baking. But after that, you're going to put this into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for 30 minutes until golden brown. And that is it, everybody. Pull it out of the oven, let it cool down for a few minutes, then it's time for some monkey bread madness.
What's up, guys? Alright, so monkey bread is done. I love making this recipe. I've made it a few times for family and friends, and I always enjoy making it. It's very cool just to sort of have a dessert that you can just sit down in front of everybody. Everyone can sort of like pick at it and have fun with it. It's basically a cinnamon roll dough that, you know, you reshape into little tiny nuggets of deliciousness, and it's essentially pull-apart bread. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the recipe. I'm gonna dig in and tell you guys how I did, and yeah, alright. Still super hot. Oh yeah. Really, really good. Since I used granulated sugar as opposed to brown sugar, the top got really crispy. So it's almost like this crisp cinnamon layer of sugary crispiness, and it's just really, really good. I'm picking up just a little bit of salt, which is really good because it's in the sugar mixture and it's in the dough, so adds just a slight savory touch to it, which really always goes well with a pastry or that, you know, sweetness that's in a pastry. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you did, make sure you comment down below telling me what you think and leave recipe requests and future things that you want to see on my channel. Subscribe at the end of this video, and of course, if you like the video, give it a huge thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time with another delicious recipe. Later.